Yeah, this is pretty fun. I've gotten to do this with Jay and like I got to do it with Kristen. Um, but obviously her audio record. Oh, you know what? We were supposed to set that up. You have to go to your broadcast settings, otherwise we're not going to be able to hear you. Let me see if I can pull it up through my settings. Okay, yeah, did you go to your settings? So you go to the little controller at the bottom left, and then at the top right next to your name there's the little settings wheel, and then you scroll down to party and click privacy, and then check mark that. Yeah.
Show your voice. Okay.
So now you should be able to hear your voice.
Okay. Emo Bebo 13 is what I'm saying.
No, she's not. She's sleeping. And she's watching Stranger Things. It's on Netflix right now.
It's always on Netflix because it's a Netflix original.
Cause it's a what?
Because it's a Netflix original.
Yeah, I just meant like the TV's on Netflix right now. She's not playing.
You were saying like, oh yeah, Stranger
God.
Things is on Netflix right now. I'm like, well, yeah.
That's where it's gonna stay. Yeah, she's been asleep for a minute. And Harp.
We're cutting out.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. You kept on
Okay.
cutting out.
Yeah, like I said, it might be this cheap headset. I'm gonna try to find a pair and then just send them to Leia or Mom. Be like, I want this for my birthday. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. I survived 10 days. I need food. I think I killed a shark, and I didn't carve it up yet. So let me go ahead and do that. Excuse me. So what are you working on tonight?
There is a lady that Alyssa works with, and she reached out to me and she wants me to do a portrait of her dogs.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's because she saw what you did for Miss Linda.
Actually, no, she saw, my Aussie drawing.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which is still not finished because I've been working on this.
Dude,
So.
it almost feels like, I don't know, it almost feels like it's perfect because it's not finished. Like it's just a good example of the process of it all, and it feels almost complete because it's incomplete. But that's just me. I
Yeah,
think it's gonna look.
I'm about like halfway done with it.
I think it's gonna look sick whenever you're done with it. Just because it looks the way that it does right now, where it's like the corners are like super. Then there's the other corner that's just like not done at all.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool.
Let me see if I have an updated photo. Because what it looks like.
Full. Cool.
But yeah, this is the story of my life. I have so many just half done
Drawings.
paintings. Yeah, drawings and paintings. I have another one that I've been working on for a while now, and I mean I'm closer with that one than I am the Aussie one.
The Aussie one's pretty big though.
I mean, this one's pretty big too.
I hear a shark. I forgot that there was a hammerhead swimming around here. Yeah, this... yeah, I'm not getting in that water.
I sent you a photo though.
I'll go check it out real quick.
Oh my gosh, Kristen just said something about Stranger Things.
Oh. I wonder if she's gonna start it too. Do I go kill another shark? I don't know if I want to, man. Let's do it. Just get like more spears to throw. I don't want to waste those. I want to wait until I get more leather. I think I need leather straps for other stuff besides spears right now. I was really just out here. Oh, is that more clay? Yeah, I was just out here for a grouper. I just wanted one of those big old fish. But the other shark, I think he's gonna come after me. Alright, I got one. I gotta remember to come out here. I looked so hard for clay last night. I just must have been really tired. I could not find any, and now I just found some, like, first, not even trying to find some. Carve this bad boy up and get that fire going. Where is my knife?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Okay. Guess let's just get it cooking. Hey, what time is their Fredericksburg gig?
I have no idea, actually.
We were really trying to figure. I really want to. But it's also one of the only weekends that her Nana is gonna, and I really want to spend as much time with Nana as I can.
Yeah, I don't know the time for it.
I gotta leave this up here, or else I won't be able to carry all that clay. That's all right. I thought you had mentioned a time the other day whenever I was talking to you.
No, I'm trying to think. Let me go to their previous posts. Dude,
Yeah.
I love Greg's post about Charlie Kirk, man.
Oh gosh. Some of them, you know, I can get behind.
I'm like, bro, why are you so emotional? Like,
Well, I mean,
I feel like
Greg's,
bro.
he's deep in the paint on, you know, like he was subscribed to Charlie Kirk and the Daily Wire and all that stuff. That's where he gets his news. And so, you know, it hit him.
So in the past, or that they've played Fredericksburg, it's been at 9:30. Yeah, I guess that is right. So I think they said like 9 to like midnight or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah. Okay. So what time were y'all leaving to go there?
I don't know because it takes a while to get there. We would probably leave like
And y'all,
4:30 or 5.
okay. And y'all are going, y'all are getting a hotel?
I don't know. I don't think we've decided yet. I am not
Okay.
really sure what the plan is.
Um, Leia not end up going, so it would just be me. And like I said, I really want to spend time with them, but because it's so late, I was like, that would actually work out perfect. I could spend time with Nana, and everybody's gonna go to bed, and they're all gonna be done and stuff. But I could go with you guys, and then just stay the night with you guys while Leia stayed the night with them, and then we just meet up in the morning and come back home. I know that shark is around here somewhere. I'm not about to do this. That hammerhead is fast. It's hard to catch him. But I want some clay.
Yeah, Ty had a moment the other day, because his friends that live in San Antonio and South Austin,
Right?
they uh, they had texted, or because they're dating and they're doing like long distance right now, but
Okay.
his friend Missy had texted me and was like, "Hey, we're gonna make it to the Kyle gig next weekend." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's cool." And so Ty like texted his friend Kyle, and he was like, "Hey, like, did y'all get your tickets?" And they were like, "Yeah, we got them already." So he was like, "Okay, cool, awesome." And so then he texted in the band group chat, and um,
Ty did?
he said, "Yeah." He said, "I have friends coming out to the Kyle gig, and they already got their tickets, so no bailing." Talking about like them not bailing because they
Right.
already got the tickets. And Shelby goes, "Bailing from who?"
Right.
And he was like, "I've never gotten a text so fast in my life from that group chat, especially from her."
Right.
Um, and
She
he
thought
just,
that he was coming after him.
yeah, and he
Or
was like, yeah, he was like, "Guilty conscience much?" Like,
poor thing. I mean, but I get it, 'cause
well, the thing is, with the last
but I
Kyle
thought,
gig, it got canceled for rain, and it was sunny outside. Um, because Shelby got a hold of the guy and was like, "Hey, like, I'm kind of worried about the weather." And he was like, "Okay, like, are you wanting to cancel?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think so." But then she had told them, "Yeah, we were talking about it, and he was just thinking that it was risky." But it was like the rest of us, like, I had a conversation with Kristen that day, and Kristen was like, "So, where's this rain?"
right, but you still got to be careful. Like, if and that was one of the things that stuck with me with Merle. He was like, I watched some. He said, if you ever get as they try to guilt trip you into playing in the rain, that you hold your ground and say no, because you have a friend that watched somebody die on stage because of rain and electricity are not supposed to mix.
Yeah.
So, like, I get it, but no, she did. She was like, "Oh no, what are you talking about?" And I don't think Ty meant it that way at all. I think Ty is just kind of like, "Hey,
Oh no, no, he didn't mean it that way, but she took it that way, and so he was
right."
like, "Oh, guilty conscience much?" And I mean, like, that's not the only time that she had done it, and like the last gig that they did at Spare Birdie, they were like, "Oh, like, we're just worried about rain," and they had canceled the week prior because of rain, and it didn't end up raining.
Right.
And Ty was like, "The rain is literally supposed to be gone yeah, like by noon, like we're gonna be fine. And they were just like, oh, well, like, I don't know if I want to risk it. And he was like, no, like we are going to be fine. And yeah, like by the time they were out at the gig, it was like sunny and everything. And so, um, but the whole reason that the last Kyle gig um got like
Postponed.
canceled for rain,
Right.
yeah, got canceled for rain. Um, it was because the week before they also played in Kyle at that same venue. And Austin threw such a fit about having to drive all that way. And he was in such a bad mood the entire time.
Yeah.
And Shelby was like, you knew that like I booked this gig, and he was like, I just didn't realize how far it was. And I was
Yeah.
like, where the fuck did you think Kyle was? Like, and it was just, he made such a hissy fit about it, and so I think by the next week,
You're just having a bad day.
no, it was just, oh, well, like, it's supposed to rain, or, like, there's a chance of rain, even though it's, like, a 10% chance, you know, it's still on the radar, and so,
Yeah.
yeah, and then literally there was, like, clear blue skies, and it was, like, a beautiful day outside.
Which sucks, because then you're like, man, we could have actually had a good set, and it would have been a fun gig.
Yeah.
But maybe that is, yeah, maybe that's part of everything slowing down. They need a break. I get it. You know, I'm still on my break. it was, and then, you know, like, whenever we do the Halloween thing, whenever we get together for Halloween and stuff like that, like, it's fun. I get to jam, and,
Yeah.
but, I don't know, man.
Bo Burnham, he talked about that in his Inside special.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like, you know, I had quit for 5 years, because I started getting panic attacks on stage, which is not really a good place to have them. And he was like, yeah. So in January of 2020, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back out there and I'm gonna do it. He said, and then the funniest thing happened. And then literally,
COVID.
yeah, he's like, and then literally like March of 2020 happened, and so that's why he made his whole Inside special.
Wow. Okay. I made the furnace. I have a clay pot, or flask, whatever.
Nice.
And, what is he doing?
He's popping up on my desk. This is my wife. He gets his little kitty paws all over my artwork, and
List if they're empty.
there's a little painting that Ty actually made for me, and it's funny because there's a little paw print on the side of it. Because Max, we had like just cleaned our bathtub, and we used Comet in it.
Right.
Or Max got in the bathtub and got Comet all over his paws, and then he decided to step on the little canvas, and so we have like a little bleach
Oh my god,
on
dude.
his paw.
Just an absolute menace.
Yes. Like, bro, you're gonna kill yourself one of these days.
I saw your You're
Thumbs
Aussie.
up.
That was on accident. Yeah, my phone was my phone
Nice.
was open. Yeah. And then I was about to say, I just saw your Aussie photo as I thumbs up.
Um,
Okay.
on a completely different topic. Let me, first of all, get all my stuff together. Bro, can you not do that? Can you not?
What's he doing?
He's rubbing his face up against my drawing, bumping the pages.
I think I'm gonna build another one of these. It's not really worth it if I already have so much. I'm going through so much water as it is. I don't need a second one. Not yet, at least. Just leave that right there.
I need to read an article to you because I almost sent it to you earlier because I was like, what is this? And then your little conspiracy brain is gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Alright, hit me.
Okay, hold on, let me find it. So, Alyssa, you know, she's really into her F1 stuff.
Right.
And she posted something to her story earlier. And because I'm on her like private, like close friends story, and it's basically just like me and Carrie and a bunch of like her F1 friends because she posts a lot about F1 and she's like, I don't want to annoy everybody on my Instagram with all of my F1 stuff.
Right.
And so she posted something and she was like, okay, so I woke up this morning. She was like, I didn't wake up at 3 because I was not about to wake up at 3 to watch the race. She was like, but I did, you know, wake up at 5 to get ready for work. And she was like, and I was overwhelmed by all of the news that they had going on with like F1 drama between like certain drivers. She was like, but nobody was talking about, yeah, she was like, I feel like they really glossed over this whole Charles Leclerc thing, which Charles Leclerc is a F1 driver. Let me see if I can find the article again. Okay, so she was like, I feel like they really like glossed over this, and so then I decided to, and she like posted a screenshot of the article, and so then I decided to go read it. And it says, Charles Leclerc named in bizarre super soldier research data breach report among other athletes.
Wait. Say that again, but slower.
Charles Leclerc named in bizarre super soldier research data breach report among other athletes.
You got your own Steve Rogers?
Yeah,
You got Captain UK?
So, okay, let me read the article to you because it's actually insane. And even Ty was like, what the fuck is going on?
Alright, let me hear it.
It says Charles Leclerc has been named in an investigation alleging that China could have stolen brainwave data from athletes via a focus training headband for use in military research. This bizarre story comes after journalist Pablo Torre discussed his findings along Hunterbrook Media. The investigation says that a Chinese government employee obtained software data from the headsets, which includes neural data from a number of high-profile sports people, including that of the Ferrari
Have you
driver.
sent that to Dad?
No, not yet.
You need to send it to him.
So it says, I want to establish that this headband that I was wearing, called the Focus Calm, is not just like a random thing, Torre said on his podcast. Pablo Torre finds out it is actually incredibly popular in the world of sports because it enables athletes to track their brainwaves for performance reasons. You can see when you're calm, when you're stressed, you can get in the zone. Is it what the whole advertising around this is? He continued, these aren't just like any athletes. We're talking about Italy's famously focused Jannik Sinner, who trains with the Focus Calm. We're talking about the former #1 women's tennis player in the world, Iga Swiatek, who is using it every day. The #1 alpine skier of all time, American gold medalist Mikaela Shiffrin, who uses it. Also, a bunch of English Premier League soccer players do. According to the report, the parent company of Focus Calm, BrainCo, has been funded by entities linked to the Chinese Communist Party for over a decade.
Well,
In recent, huh?
I was just saying, whoa.
In recent years, BrainCo has largely shut down its U.S. operation. Sam Koppelman of Hunterbrook said, moved to China, where it's now going public that $1.3 billion valuation, and it has quietly become one of the most important companies in the world to the Chinese government and the Chinese Communist Party. According to these reports, the data received could be used by companies in connection with military research, potentially even in super soldier projects. Dr. Ricardo Ciccarelli, a sports physician behind some of the best athletes in the world, including Leclerc, and the founder of Formula Machine, said that the following after he was asked if it was possible that China was using brainwaves to test its athletes. And it's, yes, absolutely yes. We are still in contact with them now because they did also a device which is more wearable and that we can use in different experiment with aviation, with the military, because obviously the device has to be wearable and comfortable. So it is a synergy, is a project that is running since many years, and obviously BrainCo was really, really supporting us. Nita Farahany, a futurist and legal ethicist from Duke Law, added her view, it's probably useful to look at the broader context of a lot of information that's come out about China's investments in brain-computer interface more recently, which then makes you think, okay, well, why is China investing so significantly into brain-computer interface devices? Clearly, it has some military component to it, some dual-use component to it. She questioned BrainCo's part in this. Maybe BrainCo is part of the pathway either to distribute or internationally and be able to collect biometrics from individuals in other places, and or be able to develop brain interface technology that is using these devices to be able to share commands. For example, within the military, or to be able to communicate with a device in an incredibly secure and very difficult to intercept manner. Athletes named in the reporting include touring car racer Nestor Bebu Girolami and NFL player Logan Ryan, along with unnamed Manchester
Whoa.
City football players, members of Italy's Olympic teams, and the U.S. Olympic weightlifting and bobsled teams.
That's insane, dude.
I know.
That's so crazy. And nothing's gonna happen. You can't punish China.
Well, send it in our Phobix Clara media.
Alright, I got some good things going for me. I might go try to get that clay as long as that hammerhead stays back. Otherwise I might have to come out here and slay a hammerhead. See, and now where were we? And now I can't find it. Right there, that's it
I
right
tagged
there.
Dad in it.
Yeah.
Said Dad, I think your text is interesting.
No, he definitely will. He's gonna have something to say about it. It's very interesting. I just saw this morning that Trump and the leader of China were supposed to be meeting up next month.
Yeah.
They just talked this morning, and then they were supposed to be meeting up next month to talk more in person. And then they plan on bringing the leader of China to America at some point, which I think is a pretty big deal.
But no, I think it's interesting that in this data breach they found, you know, Charles Leclerc, F1 driver, and then a US football player, and then some Olympic people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is very, very interesting. That way. I think that's the one I went to. Okay. Well, it is thunderstorming now. So I think I'm staying on my island. And it's not really a need to... I'm gonna make a couple more of these clay vases. What is it all I need? Rope. Alright. We got vases. And I still have a couple more things of clay left over. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a chill day because I'm just gonna collect water and not get sunburnt because there's clouds. Maybe I can look into building a motor for my raft. I think I could actually build that. I'm pretty sure I could build a fuel still right here. Let's do it. Gonna need more. It's gonna suck if this doesn't produce anything. Alright, I am gonna have to go adventure. But what else for yeah, for more?
Yeah, Ty was so exhausted tonight.
I bet he was, man.
And he was like trying to stay up and everything. I was like, dude, go
Sure.
to bed.
Yeah. No, I mean,
He's like,
poor
I'm just
dude.
not gonna have a lot of time like this weekend. I was like, I know. I was like, but literally, you've been up since it. Like he had to go into work at 5.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I remember. That's why I was like, told me that last night so late. I was like, that dude, he's gonna be exhausted.
And the guy David that is the assistant service manager, and they were like, we don't want him to move up. The thing is, he has had leave scheduled for a while now because, like, next week his wife is having a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so he was already scheduled to leave, and I mean, there's not really anything that they can do about it. But he was supposed to close today, and then he was like, oh, I can't. He was like, I have to like do something before like my wife has the baby, and it like
Right.
wasn't anything to do to her. Like for her, it was just like he had to like go get something done. He was like, you can't do this on the weekend, like.
Right.
And so it pissed Ty off, and David, you know, kept on coming around and like trying to talk to him, and he was like, yeah, I kind of gave him cold shoulder the rest of the day just because I was pissed. And then he was like, I actually can't, because he's leaving on Thursday. He was like, I actually can't close on Wednesday. And Ty's like, bullshit. Like, you're closing on Wednesday. I don't give a fuck. And that was the thing with Chris. That was the reason why he called yesterday, because he was like, you know, he's like, I want to get across to you. He's like, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. He was like, but he was like, I know that the way that you manage, you know, this laid back way, everybody loves it, and you know, they really respond to it well. He was like, but you need to speak up. He was like, because if you're the only manager in there, you can't
let them walk on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, you need to use your voice, make your opinions known. And he was like, I mean, that's what I've talked about with you know, the regional manager and HR, is that, you know, Ty is good at what he does, but he just doesn't speak up for himself.
Right.
And Ty's like, I don't even want to be here, man.
I was literally trying to lay under the radar.
Yeah.
No, I think he's gonna do great.
Yeah, and I mean, today I think everybody was pretty understanding of him.
That's what he told me. He said this was the first time that we've ever gotten 100%. It was because everybody just really pitched in and pulled together. They all knew we're in a bad situation right now. It's a rough time.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to... just rained a ton, so. Okay, you know what? I need to make stuff. Got antidotes. But I didn't make a bedroll yet. That's just for treating bleeding. No, it doesn't tell you what. I think the gauze is for bleeding too, but I think bandage and splint are pretty much all you really need. Three cloth, 3 leather, 3 sticks.
Yeah, and then now these bites have gone down.
Mine has been itching all day, dude. It just
Yeah,
got me
like
really good while I was asleep.
Like mine itch, for a second, and then now, like, they're gone. Like, I can still see one of them, but, like, the other one's completely gone.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I probably do got some kind of mosquito in there. I don't need to be carrying this around. Alright, so I got a sleeping bag, bandage, antidote. I just need a splint. And olive salve.
I was hoping it would be kind of cool tomorrow.
Do you know what it's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be like low 90s, high 80s.
Okay. Alright, I'm about to have to go exploring.
Sorry, I know I'm probably gulping in your ear right now.
No, I couldn't hear anything.
Okay. I was checking some more.
Okay. Let's go to that one. Come on, man. I got my my raft is upside down. Dadgummit. This is dumb. Get over here. Okay. It might have been that one. I just don't remember it. Because that little boat, yeah, I already went to that one. So let's go to that one. And maybe it was that one? Oh, good grief. I thought I'd come back that way because I saw that. But I did. I came from that way. Let's go this way. I heard that.
Yeah. What?
do 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 do. Bro, did you see George on my Mountain Dew post? I posted that thing the other day about we should call the Mountain Dew flavors by their disaster names. And his wife commented on it, and I said, I need your husband to acknowledge this. And he hopped on there, and it was like, he was like, yeah, maybe Pepsi's in bed with the intelligence agencies. This was the island I went to. I already went to this island. Yeah, he said maybe they're in bed with agencies, but I'm still just gonna be the biggest. Something like the biggest wondering is what flavor I'm gonna have next, or something like that. He said if we're around to even try it. I was like, dude, we might not be, but your body can survive nuclear fallout from drinking that stuff.
Mountain Dew World War III. Mountain Dew nuclear apocalypse. Mountain Dew, the sun literally explodes.
Yeah. Mountain Dew. I don't know, man. Let's go to that one over there.
Oh my gosh, I saw a video earlier about like mistakes that are in songs.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I saw was that The Chain by Fleetwood Mac, it was spliced together. And at the very beginning, it was accidentally put into the final cut, but you could hear Lindsey Buckingham silently go, fuck.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And the thing is, like, you can barely hear it.
So it was on the radio.
Yes.
That's crazy. The music just stopped. There's a shark. A little mako. Maybe that was a swordfish. I don't hear the music. Whoa, shiver me timbers. There's I don't have an anchor, so I can't do this right now. But sunken ship right here.
Did Leia show you what I found at Piranha Records the other day?
No.
This was a little 45 single. Let me just send it to you.
Okay.
And I looked up this band after I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just sitting by itself, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so then I went to go look them up on Spotify, and they are like a punk band.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah. Let me just read like the first line of their description. They have 2,000 monthly listeners, but okay.
Wow.
Okay. One of the most notorious bands in the history of punk rock, the Feeders exploded onto the scene in 1978 when they opened fire on the audience with an AR-15 assault rifle. Fortunately, it was loaded with blanks.
Wow.
This band of provocateurs originally consisted of Frank Discussion on guitar vocals, Clear Bob on bass, and Art Nouveau, most recently D.H. Pellegro on drums. The Feeders became known for their own distinctive band of aggressive, sneering yet tuneful style, as well as their provocational tactics. And in 1982, the band released their first EP, Jesus, which contained the song Jesus Entering from the Rear, which soon became a punk classic. It remains the most blasphemous song ever written. This was followed by their first album, Ever Feel Like Killing Your Boss, which was covered with sandpaper so it would destroy anything that came in contact with it. Their second was entitled Teachers in Space, with a picture of the Challenger disaster on the cover. Their third was entitled Vandalism, Beautiful as a Rock in a Cop's Face. Frank was later labeled as the most dangerous man alive. The Feeders were formed in 2017, releasing the single What Would Hitler Do?, kickstarting a new round of assault onto the punk scene. The song titles on the single, Stealing and Sabotage, show the band has not lost its taste for insults. As the
Their
Feeders
whole personality is controversy.
But I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's insane.
Really got me, man.
That's insane.
I love that that's what they started off with. They were like, yeah, they really gained popularity whenever they opened fire. What the hell?
Good grief. Alright, so
They're definitely on a watch list.
Oh, man. Yeah, like the Juggalos, they're labeled terrorists. Alright, I need to cool down, it says. Oh. Another time like now to get some shades and showers. this kind of sucks. I was hoping for some planks or something. Yeah, this island is not it. I mean, it's easy palm trees, I guess. Yeah, and I did get some aloe vera, but I really need some planks. Look for some other fruit or potatoes or something while I'm here. We'll get a bunch of those too. Little butthole crabs. It's an easy resource island. If nothing else, I can come over here and get 2 giant crabs and a bunch of fiber. There's rocks, there are all kinds of stuff over here. there's a shark. Yeah, he wasn't interested in me.
He found something better.
Huh?
So he found something better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's something following me. I think it might be a swordfish. I was clicking the wrong button over and over.
It's fine. Never happens.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. I need to see what I can get those. Do this.
Huh?
I'm about to send you this.
Bro, that cat. He lives the luxurious life. Okay.
Probably gonna let you go though.
Alright, babe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright, thanks for hanging out with me.
No problem.
Alright, I love you. Get some sleep.
Love you. Alright. Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. this in the water, and then we're gonna go directly that way. It's hard to see in this water. I don't want to step on anything. Whoa. There's a big whale right there. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna keep my distance. Could probably capsize me. Wow. Hmm. Southwest. There's definitely gonna be pigs on this one. What does a guy gotta do to get some planks? Got some. a snake. There's a pig. Didn't see the mama pig, but that's not to say she isn't around here still. Oh shit! Fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Because I need leather. is carved up. Back over to my place. I'll probably call it a night too. What kind of shark is it? How easy would it be to kill? No. Nope. That was almost bad. I think that's the only one that I haven't gone to yet. Yep. I can't pick anything up right now. pretty good stopping point.